In 1702, a condemned man made a final warning. Anyone who sat in his chair would die. And strangely, people did. This story begins in North Yorkshire, England. Thomas Busby was a violent criminal, executed for murder in the early 18th century. Before his execution, Busby demanded one last thing: to sit in his favorite wooden chair inside a local tavern. As he stood up to face the gallows, witnesses recorded his final words, a curse. He warned that anyone who ever sat in that chair would meet death. At the time, no one believed him. The chair stayed in the tavern for decades. Then, centuries later, something disturbing began to happen. People who sat in the chair started dying, one after another. They were documented by newspapers and official testimonies. Royal Air Force soldiers sat in the chair and were killed in combat hours later. A delivery man sat down and died the same week. A bricklayer sat as a joke and later fell to his death from a building. A construction worker died the very next day in a truck accident. The pattern repeated so many times that the pub owner finally demanded the chair be removed. Fearing more deaths, the chair was sent to a museum in Thirsk. But before it was locked away, there was one final incident, and because of it, the museum made an extreme decision. In part 2, you'll learn why the chair was hung from the ceiling and never touched again.
And there is still a lot of dark stuff you haven't seen. Stay with me, subscribe, and come investigate the next mystery, my friend.